Good morning, everyone. If you can't hear me okay, down on the bottom of your screen, you have a reactions button. So if you can't hear me okay, can you do a thumbs, what do they have there? Well, it's a clap or a thumbs up. Let me, give me a thumbs up if we're good on sound. Thumbs up if we're good on sound. Good. Okay. Great. Emily and Robin, didn't hear from you, but we're going to assume you're good to go also. Okay, everybody, welcome to Sunday morning meditation. I'm Sujantra. We're also doing this on Facebook. So if you want to rewatch this meditation, there's Robin. Great. If you want to rewatch this meditation, you can do so on our Facebook page. And yesterday morning, we talked a little bit about time and the sense of time. And I told a little story about waking up to my alarm one morning, hitting snooze, a 5-minute snooze. And when I fell back asleep, during that 5 minutes, the dream I had spanned 30 years of living. And I went through a lot of travails and ups and downs in those 30 years. And woke up with a lot of emotion about those 30 years, but obviously woke up 5 minutes later when the alarm went off again. And so the sense of outer time was 5 minutes. The sense of inner time was 30 years. And so time is so relative. There's a famous quote by Einstein about if you put your hand on a hot stove, a second seems like an hour. But if you're sitting on a park bench with a friend on a beautiful sunny day chatting, an hour goes by like a second. And so our perception of time is very subjective. As we move into meditation, our sense of time can change. And we can achieve so much inwardly in our meditation. So one of the great teachers of meditation, Swami Vivekananda, he said that when we meditate, we accelerate our evolution. And I'm thinking about that. I think one of the ideas is that when you're in meditation, you can ponder things and think through things. So rather than just acting somewhat impulsively in your life, if you take time each day to meditate and really think through things, what will happen if I do this? Is that really what I want to have happen in my life right now? Is that the best feeling I'm looking for? And so in that way, by spending time inwardly contemplating your life and your activities, you can save time. Because if you don't contemplate things, you just kind of rush wildly into activities, then you can get yourself wound up in situations and circumstances that can take you years to unravel. Whereas if you contemplate things, think them through in your mind, game theory them, then you save yourself so much time. And so in this way, I think we accelerate our journey. And so let's begin our meditation. Let's utilize our time and our intelligence and our wisdom on this Sunday morning to make the most of our lives. So beginning, sitting up nice and straight. I'm sitting in a straight back chair. I have a healthy back cushion under my low back so that I can sit up nice and straight very easily without a lot of muscular exertion. Yet my spine is nice and straight. And let's start with just a couple of shoulder rolls. So on your inhale, shoulders come forward and up. Exhale, back, down. Inhale, forward, up. Exhale, back, down. One more, forward, up, exhale back and down. And let's take a twist to the right. So on an inhale, lift and lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist first from your low spine. You can use your chair and your legs to help deepen the twist. First feel low spine and spine behind your heart. Puff out your chest, get that twist into your mid-spine, and then finally head and neck. Relax your jaw. Breathe deeply. On the inhale, let's come back to center. Twisting opposite side. Again, low spine, lift and lengthen. Mid-spine, lift and lengthen. Head and neck. Inhaling back to center. And last thing we'll do is on an exhale, let your chin drop to your chest. Let the muscles in the back of the neck stretch out, release. Start to rock your head a little bit side to side. And inhale, coming back up. Open your eyes nice and wide. Mouth nice and wide. And then let your jaw relax. Eyes relax, eyelids gently close. Our mind is our reality maker and has some different facets, just like a beautiful diamond, different sides, different aspects. So let's begin with the aspect of our mind, which is sensation. Sensation is direct knowing of things. When you touch something, you know it. You don't have to think about it. When you feel something, it's immediate. So holding your eyes still, gazing into the back of your eyelids, just observe the sparkles of light, the shifting colors. Be aware of the sounds, the silence around you. Feel your body moving as you breathe. Breathing slowly, deeply. Add in any smells and tastes. So fully sensually alive. Notice when you start to think about the sensations, try and just go back to pure sensation. Enjoy the sensations. Now to concentrate your mind, choose one sensation. Sight, sound, taste, touch, or smell. And focus as much of your awareness as possible on that one sensation. Keep going with this sense or switch to another one, but add in a continued deepening and lengthening of your breath cycle. Breath and mind are intertwined. Slow your breathing, calm your mind. Now to this feeling of sensation, we're going to add in another aspect, another facet of our mind, which is our imagination, our visualization. And so now as you breathe in, inwardly visualize either a beautiful light entering into your heart on the inhale, flowing throughout your body and mind on the exhale. Or you can also try, as you breathe in, hear a beautiful melody inside your mind's ear. You're breathing in a beautiful series of notes or a beautiful sound. Exhale, feeling and releasing that color, that sound. Slow breath, the sensation that you're focusing on, and the visualization of light or a beautiful sound entering on your inhale. Exhale, feeling lightness, harmony. Now let's bring an intention into our meditation. And let's have our intention be clarity. And then with this clarity, where you will game theory or muse over something in your life. So first we'll focus on clarity. Choose a visual image that for you represents clarity. I'm going to choose clear water in a pond. So as you breathe in, inwardly repeating clarity, visualizing, and then exhale, trying to really feel what clarity feels like. Clarity of vision, clarity of thought, clarity of intention. Now, if you want to apply this clarity to something in your life, the technique will be to feel clarity. Feel that clarity. Stay rooted in that feeling of clarity, and now bring into your mind's eye the situation, the circumstance, the people, whatever it is you want clarity on. And just gaze as an observer of the situation. Don't get lost in the situation. Just observe from your point of clarity and see what intuitions or awarenesses arise. Now, either continue with finding clarity on a situation or circumstance, or just allow this feeling of clarity to move into your own heart, focusing in on clarity into your own heart, into your own being, feeling your essence. Now for the last 2 or 3 minutes, either stay with this exercise or go back to any of the earlier techniques, and I'll list what those are if you want to reflect back and go back to one of them. Relaxing the muscles in your body, focusing in on deep controlled breathing, focusing in on sensation in general, all 5 senses at once, focusing in on one sensation, visualizing light or harmony through sound coming into your being, feeling clarity and clarity regarding situations, clarity regarding yourself. And the meditation, we'll do a little Zoom experiment. I'm going to unmute everybody. So you're all unmuted. And I'm going to hit the, we'll chant Om a couple times, but first I'll play the note. It's actually a chord on the guitar. And you can hum to yourself. Now, if you've got something going on in the background, you can always re-mute yourself. And all together we'll go from our humming into an Om. So let's take a nice deep breath in. Let's take this one note. We'll Om 3 times. Breath in. Nice, everybody. So I want to thank everyone for joining in meditation this morning. It sure meant a lot to me to have a nice meditation to start my Sunday. And there's a clap from Alina. Thank you. Does anybody have any questions about the meditation we did this morning? Happy to answer a question or two. You can either put it in the chat or you can say it. Okay, great. No questions is a good sign. Good sign that we're all in a meditative state. And the last thing I'll do, I'll say goodbye in general, but if anybody wants to stay in the call, I can show you how Pilgrimage Yoga Online works, where there's over 300 videos that you can access at no charge. So if anybody wants to stay for that, please stay on the call. Otherwise, you can end your involvement on the bottom right screen, those little red letters, probably says leave meeting. One way to goodbye there. Okay, everybody, thanks for your thanks and your blessings. See you. Okay, so a couple people left to take a look at the online yoga studio. So I'm going to screen share with you and get there. And the website is pyo.yoga. And it's a pay-as-you-wish site, and free is a great option. Helen, you're there?